the boys are in there a bit disappointed because they've not won a game of football. We've spoken to them. I thought we had a lot of control in the game. I thought the first half we had enough decent chances to have kind of got further ahead than what we did, but equally there was a couple of moments that Dundee United had on the counter attack that we had to defend or kind of get back to defend decent situations from them as well. So it's obviously the boys are frustrated, but it's one of those moments where you just have to accept that we didn't do enough to win the game, and Dundee United actually well kind of structured and made it difficult for us to beat them down.
And was it frustrating to go in at half time with just that one goal lead after hitting the woodwork a couple of times too? Yeah,
but it's football. That's if we don't take the chances, then that's the way it is. We said to them at half time that we felt whilst we had a lot of control, a lot of possession, we didn't make use of the spaces behind the defence. We didn't in terms of runs or even be brave enough to make the pass. If we'd done that more often, we felt we created more opportunities. Second half, when they get back to 1-1, they then have something to defend and something to kind of be more motivated to control or at least keep us away from their goal. So when you looked at the back line, the whole team in the second half, for most of it, they were well kind of balanced and tried to make it difficult for us to access their box. So we're trying to get the message on, use the width of the pitch a bit better. Can we get there quicker to try and stretch and find some gaps to break down? We did a couple of times and made some decent opportunities, but we didn't take them. So yeah, it's one of those things we need to go and accept and move on from.
Yeah. And it is the first league points dropped. Does it maybe even give you a chance to see a different side of the players and how they cope with?
Yeah, in some ways, but we try not to reference too much in terms of league. Obviously, the leagues they want to go and do well, and obviously they want to win it. The prize to go into the UEFA Youth League is obviously a good prize to go and achieve. However, the important thing is that we continue to develop the players. So that hasn't changed. The fact that we get some opportunities for players to go and play with reserves and hopefully push on beyond that again, that's the bigger prize. But in terms of today, yeah, there's a wee bit of something different. If they've been used to winning the games that they have, they've not managed to do that today. So there's something that obviously a wee challenge to try and move on from a game that they've not won. But as I said to them in there, you've not lost it. It's not a disaster. We need to learn from it and try and move on. Yeah.
And you did have some younger players coming on as well today, and Kyle Semple on for his first appearance too.
Great, and that's the spaces today were great because obviously some of the lads were with the Scotland 17s. We've got a few injuries at the moment as well. So that allowed for, well, not allowed, if they're deserving of it, they get the chance. So it was good to get those guys opportunities as well. And it was good, as you say, Kyle's got his first chance to come and play with the 18 squad. So good to see them, and hopefully more opportunities will continue along the way.